Welcome back to Sunshine State of Florida. Well, it's January and as Northern Europe freezes, here we are in Key West for Quantum Key West Race Week, the first regatta of the 52 Super Series. It's a long season, starting in January, finishing all the way through in September, and this time all 6 regattas count for the 52 Super Series.
To have this event in January, the third week, it's probably a little bit selfish. We like to come to the sunshine.
Starting out this season, we have a new sponsor in Excess Energy Drinks. Now, they brought a bunch of guests to Key West for a money can't buy experience, and they loved it.
So cool being out there. It's so intense. I mean, I didn't know that it was going to be, so crazy and wild, and just how skilled they really are. It's really awesome. Such an incredible experience.
Well, for the circuit, I think it brings another audience to the sport of sailing. In our business, there's a lot of people who may not be familiar with sailing and connecting the extreme nature of sailing, the lifestyle nature of sailing with the product, and with a lot of people who are very interested in setting goals and achieving new things and living life to the full. It's a great match, and I think it's worked out really well.
For the very first time in the USA, live TV from the 52 Super Series, powered by Quantum Sales. What a success it was.
I never expected that so many friends from everywhere in Europe, they contact me because they have seen the video footage from the races on the water. And yesterday I got calls from Vienna and from England. Oh, well done, go forward or whatever, some special comments. I mean, never expected that so many guys which are not so much involved in sailing watch the TV. That should be good.
No, it's fantastic. I was watching some of it, reruns from the live TV from yesterday's racing this morning. It was like amazing to see from outside of the boat. When you're helming the boat, you basically see the telltales and the instruments. So for me, it was just great to just watch the race all over again.
11 boats racing here from 7 different nations. We have a new boat in Interlodge. The Quantum Racing team won the championship and won the regatta before here. But it's really incredibly open racing, and it's going to be a great week. Day 1 started in 20 knots of breeze, short, choppy conditions. Platoon won both races on the opening day. Sled and Quantum Racing taking second and third in the first race. Azura and Allegra taking second and third in the second race. Day 2 really was a facsimile of the first day. Very, very similar conditions. Still breeze out of the east, 15 to 20 knots, quite a big chop. Great conditions downwind, very, very fast. Gladiator won the first race. Quantum Racing won the second. Platoon unfortunately couldn't match the consistency of the first day and posted 2 6th places. Well, Wednesday, the middle of the regatta, is what they call moving day. It's really when the cream starts to rise, when the hierarchies are established. And 3 races were sailed. Interlodge won 2 of them, but unfortunately could only back it up with an 8th place. Platoon were a little bit up and down. Pravetsa really steady, but Platoon still led the regatta only on count back from Azura. Pravetsa 1 point behind after these 3 races. And a big win for the French team, for Jean-Luc Petit-Huguenin, the Paprec team winning their first race in 5 years of 52 Super Series racing. Thursday, day 4, Ran Racing won the first race. Quantum Racing led early on, but Ran Racing got through on the first run, so their first win of the regatta. Quantum Racing got a good second, coming back from a big scoring Wednesday. They won off the pin end in the second race, so a second and a first for Quantum Racing, get them back into the hunt. But Pravetsa going to the final day with a very small lead, with 3 boats tied, 2 points behind. Well, a really fiery Friday finale to Quantum Key West race week with the 52 Super Series. Provezza going into the last race with a 2-point lead ahead of Azura, Quantum Racing and Platoon, all locked up on the same points. 5 boats really with the challenge for the title. Breeze was very, very light, about 7 to 8 knots all the way through the race in a southerly direction. Quantum Racing made the best possible start at the committee boat end of the line. Provezza needing to do well, came off the pin end of the line, got all locked up and very, very slow. Platoon also slow off the line, but Quantum led all the way around the race course. At the top mark, Provezza way back in 11th place. Quantum Racing led the top mark ahead of Interlodge and Berenasek. A real scrap for the podium places thereafter ensued. Platoon finish across the line in 7th and get 2nd on countback. Ran gets 6th across the line to get 3rd, and these 2 boats on countback. Provezza miss out but end up 4th on countback in the same points tally, and really only 2 points between 2nd and 7th. What an incredible finish to the regatta. Never been closer. Really hot competition in this beautiful hot weather.
I mean, it's just wonderful. And it's always because, there's such great competition and there's such a great number of competitors. And you have a chance to sail against, the best sailors in the world on this boat, which is just an incredible platform. And so to be able to win in this environment is wonderful, but it's short-lived because the next regatta, you start from zero again. Everybody is back at it, and anyone can win, as you saw this week. It's really competitive and tight.
It's amazing. It's such a fantastic week. And this really showed the quality of this fleet with, I think it was 5 boats with just 1 or 2 points separation, and there was so many boats that could win, and it was amazing racing.
I'm really proud of our guys. This was a really difficult win, and we had probably the worst day we've ever had in the fleet. And on Wednesday, everybody sat down, nobody panicked, and then to pull out a 2-1-1 to be able to close out the regatta was really, really great.
An incredibly close leaderboard then at the end of the regatta. Quantum Racing winning on 43 points, but then only 2 points separating 2nd from 7th. Platoon getting 2nd on countback on 49. Ran Racing on 49 as well, getting 3rd. Well, a triple awesome final day. Awesome racing here at Quantum Key West Race Week, and a great finale. Quantum Racing coming out on top of the regatta, and here we move to Miami for even more heat.